Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Tucker. Just starting things out here in Anaheim. Mookie on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a base hit. So they get a runner aboard with a one-out single.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit, nice hit.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 6, Josh.
And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. Runner on the move. In the dirt. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive her in now.
Tosses across to first, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Matt.
So runner at second, 2 down. Matt Wallner now at the plate. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove.
Got it.
The throw is still in time. And they do get the out. We played an inning. No score. Will Smith to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Strawberry takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
This one in the air center field. Pajes settles underneath it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder.
Strawberry digging in now. She has her work cut out for facing this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, she's got to find a way to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now.
Strawberry with some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award. And that one hammered. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Angels 1. You're watching the Freeway Series on the show. Strawberry stepping in. It's late, it's quiet, but there's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if she can twist this script.
Outside, that's a ball.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Out towards right center field, Pajes moving under this one, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Strawberry with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Well, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. She's got better in her.
Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi on play-by-play, Chris Singleton providing the color. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
1 out, runner at second.
Right,
so here's Kyle Tucker now. Man at second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Flying around third is Betts. Now a relay to the plate. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
1 down. Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
Now the 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job. Squared up on that ball.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Pavin.
Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Runner on the go. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. But all the runners hold. Two on, one out. Ground ball right side. Torkelson over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. Dodgers lead it 2-0. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw. Save.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw player behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Runner at second, nobody out.
The catcher, number 33.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Chopped on the ground. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Pavin Smith will hit next. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Stepping in, Zach Neto. Here's your one. Ripped to first, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder,
Matt Wallner, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. One run in the inning, but they leave two. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Angels 1. You're watching.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher.
You know, where great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If she can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
All right, good job right there. Get it back.
Now, no waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. 3-0 down. Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So digging in, Zach Neto.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
0-1 now. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. He'll touch them all. And they take the lead. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Popped up left side. Strawberry settles under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Strawberry digs in. They're in front, but that lead can shrink quickly, Chris.
Yeah, a little breathing room never hurt anybody, Boog. She's got the bat to supply that oxygen right here.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for her.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff hitter comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Pavin Smith, the next to hit for the Angels.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Shortstop, Zach Neto.
Cut on, popped up, right side.
Infield fly rule.
Infield fly called there.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
First and second, 1 out. Matt Wallner, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball up the middle. Betts takes it to the bag. That's one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
The Halos trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. Now a drag bunt, third base side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Spencer Torkelson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Man at second. Down low, it kicks away. To third, tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead. Because
in the air, right field, Walner settles under it, makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Sunshine Strawberry. She's a player who does it all.
Strawberry.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And boom goes the dynamite. She'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 8-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Strawberry was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Sunshine Strawberry comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's Ohtani.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris.
Ball, too high.
Strawberry racked out 4 hits in her last game. Ground ball up the middle.
Beat it out, beat it
Oh,
out,
a great flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 6, Josh Lowe.
So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Here's the 0-1. Runner on the move.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. 1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Left field. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Matt Wallner, the next to hit for the Angels. Runner on second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. But now she hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto. And that one ripped into right. That is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels nothing. One down. Here comes Torque to the plate.
Number 22, Spencer Torkelson.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there, it's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Laureano hustles to get it in. And they hold her at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of her stick. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And boom goes the dynamite. His 17th of the year. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Here's Kyle Tucker. One run across in the frame so far. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Down low, it kicks away. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. And a base hit on a line. Flying around third is Betts. Relay throw home. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Matt Wallner, the next to hit for the Angels.
The designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
The 0-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Ramirez to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels leave 1, and it's still 8-2. Strawberry did well despite the loss.
No question that she delivered at the dish for him, even though it wasn't enough to get him the W. This was a good showing at the plate for her.
Sunshine Strawberry is ready to go. Her team comes into this one with the best record in the majors. All eyes on baseball's elite today. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Now the number 2 hitter, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
That one is absolutely belted. Boom goes the dynamite. She's one step closer to 100 homers this season. The Angels on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Leody Taveras.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Way inside. In the air, right field. Wallner has a beat on it. He's got it.
Batting it, the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Just missed. Outside. McMahon gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here's a high chopper. Young to Weatherholt, and that's a double play. Wow.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
All loaded up, and now it's Ivan Herrera.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. One run's in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Strawberry, the former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than she does this season, Chris. On the ground to third, Young. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is that. Through 5, all even at 2-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Bunting for a hit. Handles, throws to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And here's the catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got her day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give her confidence the rest of the way.
Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Angels 3 and the Cardinals 2. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Man at first, next to hit, J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholt.
In the dirt, throws to second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using her body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
The Angels trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Popped up. McMahon settles under this one, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 7, Josh Young.
Strawberry digging in, runner in scoring position, game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boog. Time to come through in the clutch.
Out towards right center field. Scott on his way over. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Strawberry made a big contribution despite the loss. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but she certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
So up next, Sunshine Strawberry.
Sunshine Strawberry.
That's a ball. Strawberry with a homer in her last game.
Ball, that's out.
Smith on at first, nobody out.
Ball.
In the dirt. Here's a 3-0. There's the strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
3-1 now. Well struck left field. Grabs it right up against the wall.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
New inning getting started. Stepping in, Moises Ballesteros. Rodriguez in his 6th season, 28 years old, a former American League Cy Young Award winner. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Runner at second, nobody out.
The Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Now this is a rocket to left, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Victor Scott the second.
Man at second. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Strawberry up down, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
Strawberry, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old. She's a former American League MVP. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Angels 1. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, LA. Go ahead, run on base. J.J. Weatherholt will hit next. In the dirt, and it scoots away. Fires to third. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infielding.
Out to center. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they got the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home.
Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
So 2 down, and now the switch hitting catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that she's got to find a pitch that she can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if she can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And that one fouled off. The Redbirds holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Dives, and he can't hang on. The flip and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Well, she waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend her hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say she's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
2 on, 2 outs. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Zach Neto.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. They're down 3-2. Back in Anaheim, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's Josh Young.
Josh Young.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Takes it in for the out.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Moises Ballesteros.
Strawberry digging in. She's got walk-off power. You don't have to squint too hard to see how this one could end, Singy.
Yeah, fans are holding their breath right now. It's tension and electricity all wrapped into one at bat.
Oh, look at the stop. And what a play. Ball game. Strawberry extended the hitting streak in this one. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Well, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. She's got better in her.